Actually, we've got 2 jam-packed hours, things to help you with your New Year's resolution, make your life easier, or save you money. That will be our today's special coming up at 12 midnight, so I hope you can stick around. That's when we'll also be Facebooking Live. But when it comes to safety and security, that's something that we don't even make a New Year's resolution on, because we always want to be safe, we always want to be secure, even if it's something as simple as not dropping groceries on the pavement when I'm carrying them in at midnight when I get home from odd hours here at HSN. Mr. Beams is synonymous not only with illumination and quality. This means not having to hire a contractor, not having to worry about wires, not having to do a permanent install, but still having that safety, that security, and that illumination that you need. Mr. Beams is here. Justin is back. We've got the lowest price ever. We're actually gonna lower the lights pretty early into the presentation because these are small but mighty. It's pretty amazing how much power or how much illumination they actually put out.
Yeah, it really is. And this is one of the brightest that we offer from Mr. Beams. It's 600 lumens. You're looking at the dual head. This is going to be your security light. You can angle these nearly just about anywhere so you can get that full coverage. And I love the fact, since you're getting 2 of them, you can basically aim these into 2 different spots. So you're getting a bright light with 600 lumens, but this is gonna also cover 800 square feet because of the way that you can also angle these. And of course, when we talk about installation, it's as simple as popping off this little wall bracket back here. You're gonna install that to just about anywhere you want to. You drop 3 screws, the hardware comes included, and in the back here, you put 4 D batteries.
Nice.
Now, when it comes to D batteries, I know what you're thinking. Okay, how long is it gonna last?
Right? Yeah.
It's gonna last you up to a year, an average of a year. Now, this could last you longer. We say 2,200 activations with the D batteries right here. So that's an average of 6 times a night. So if you're just activating it 3 times, these are gonna last you 2 years before you have to worry about changing the batteries.
But it is smart enough to know if it's light out. So you're not burning through batteries if, you know, if it's bright out, basically.
Exactly. You're not burning through batteries and you're not burning through lights because it's LEDs. But when it comes to the little photo cell right here, it knows when the lights go down, when the sun goes down, and it knows when the detection, because it knows if you get within 30 feet, it's gonna automatically turn on. It'll stay on for 20 seconds.
Okay.
And then it'll turn off so you can save and preserve that battery. But what's great about that too is if you stick around, it'll also stay on for you. So if you want to put this in your back patio, you can do that. But don't forget, you can angle these as well. And I know we kind of have a little back patio right here. Yeah. And the whole idea is, when you come home, like you said, a lot of you are freezing right now, right? You got your groceries, you're coming home from work, wherever you're going. Okay, you want to rush inside. So
Justin, silly question. I mean, I guess used in kind of a sheltered area, or what would you recommend? Like, as long as it's got like a little eaves, you know, not eave spout, but you know, like little overhang.
Well, what I love about this is when we're not thinking about having to wire it, you can basically put this just about anywhere.
Well,
so you don't have to worry about it getting rain because it's completely weatherproof. We're not talking about water resistant. This is weatherproof.
Oh, wow.
So we might have this under an overhang right here, but it doesn't have to be. So if you're getting rain, sleet, or snow, this is going to be able to withstand all of that. And it doesn't even matter when it comes to any temperature. But here's the installation again. We'll just slide this off. All I have to do is slide this off right here, and you'll see that little wall mount that I was talking about, Shannon.
Nice.
3 screws. All you have to do now is take your Mr. Beams, slide it down after you put the batteries in there, and then you've got your lights installed. It's very, very quick. It's very easy. I didn't have to call an electrician. I didn't have to call anybody. You can see exactly the coverage that you're getting. I can aim this anywhere I want. And what's great about that too is it adapts to where you want it. So you were saying, does it have to be an overhang? No. You can put this on a tree. You can put this on a shed above your garage. And with 800 square foot of illumination, you're going to be able to light a really big area.
That's a large area. By the way, all you have to do is pick the color of Mr. Beam's light that you would like. Of course, we've got black, we've got white. Oh, holy cow, the ones right in front of me just went off. You know that song, Blinded by the Light?
It just happened.
It just happened. Case in point. So don't let the size of these fool you. So we do have the black, we do have the white. Honest to goodness, this is so bright, I have to go over here. Rick, are we calling that gray? It's so, my irises are dilated or constricted or whatever that is, because these suckers put off a lot of illumination.
They do. That's going to be.
We are calling it gray.
Yep.
Oh Lord, I gotta put. Speaking of directional control, I gotta point that somewhere other than my eyeball. That was bright. Oh my Lord, got spots in front of my eyes. Okay, so I can vaguely see as I start to be able to focus now. The gray, the white, the black, and then is this another black? I'll show you. Like I said, I really, that kind of.
I believe that's it's a brown. It's a very deep, dark brown.
All right, it's like a brown or a bronze. Holy smoke, man. I'm feeling dizzy.
Yeah, when they kick on.
When they came on.
But you know what? That's the whole idea. When they kick on, if you shouldn't be there,
right,
you're going to be startled.
You know what? That is absolutely true. All right, $5 flex pay. So $5 to get this at home, free shipping, 618-333. And, you know, they do say, Justin, that the greatest deterrent, well, there are sirens and, you know, this and that and the other thing. They do say that light is really the best deterrent for somebody who's up to no good, or just helping us to be safe when we get home.
It is. Honestly, you're a huge target if you're in a home that is just completely dark, right?
Yes.
So really one of the biggest things, if you want to just get rid of that dark cloak of maybe somebody who's been kind of driving around the neighborhood looking for a home, the biggest deterrent, and one of the biggest deterrents, is going to be lights. So when they walk onto your yard within about 30 feet, when these lights turn on, that's going to startle them. They don't want to be seen. So this is just another added layer of security. Security for you, like you said, whether it's just for you and your family, but security so that when somebody comes to your home, these are automatically going to kick on, and then it's going to, like we said, startle them so they think, okay, you know what? I'm going to get out of here. Because one, I'm blinded.
And trust me, they are bright. I'm still kind of recovering from my little Mr. Beans experience. So the gray is almost gone. It is a $5 flex pay. Remember, no wires, no contractor, no electrician. Don't worry about temperature, rain, sleet, snow, and everything in between. Whether it's a storage locker or a storage shed outside of the garage, your front door, you're simulating a little Florida weather there.
This is what we would, you know, if we're down in Florida, we'd spritz ourselves.
Yes, we would.
But I want you all who are getting just pounded by snow right now to think, okay, when you install something and you're rushing home, this is going to withstand that sleet, that snow, whatever temperature it is, and all the way from both extremes, from heat all the way to cold, these are still going to work no matter where you are. That's really one of the premium qualities of Mr. Beams, the reason why your light's going to last longer, and really the quality because they are the leader when it comes to motion-activated battery-powered lighting. So you are getting the brightest that they offer from the best in the industry. So this is one thing that you can think about when it comes to quality. Are they going to last you a long time? Absolutely.
A big thing. So Mr. Beams is the first and last name in that, you know, transportable, no contractor, no electrician, no contract required lighting. And for $5 on your credit card, remember, easy installation. Just, you know, put your batteries in, supply your own batteries and put them in. I was asking Justin earlier, even about indoor use. As an example, I have a really high ceiling. I have like 10-foot ceilings in my townhome, but the stairwell is really dangerous. And when I built the place, I didn't think of where to put the light switches. So I'm always in fear for my life of trying to get down those stairs to hit the light switch because they just aren't in a convenient spot. So if it is illuminating a hallway, a stairway, an attic, I mean, whatever it might be, there's no reason you couldn't use these indoors as well, right?
No, without a doubt. When it comes to installation, we talk about it outside, put this inside. If you do have an attic, if you have a basement, if you have a detached garage or an attached garage, so every time you pull in, it's going to light up. When sometimes we think of those little pull chains, there's no pull chains. The pull chain is right here on the very front. It's going to automatically turn on for you. I had a detached garage with one of those little pull chains. Well, I'm still pulling into a dark garage, right? No, it didn't make any sense to me. Now you can install these anywhere you want, inside or outside. Do you have a shed? You know how much it's going to cost for you to run wire to your shed?
Big time.
That's not going to be fun.
It's not. I mean, and honestly, at $5, you might, that's your flex pay. You might want to consider getting more than one. You're right. If it is a storage facility, if it's a barn, a garage, an outdoor shed, whatever it might be. Holy smoke. I got to back away from this. I'm not even kidding, because that's the big joke here at HSN. At the light is, if there's light and I enter the parking lot, people all think that, you know, it's a sign of the zombie apocalypse. So remember, there are no mechanical or installation skills or extra expense required with this. And you think of those areas, like my parents are farmers and they've got equipment, they've got things, and it would be expensive for them to just keep the lights outside of the shed open. So even if it's someplace that you're not dwelling or where you're living, even if this is kind of keeping watch as a sentry for you on those places where you're not living, that you still want people to think that, you know, somebody's got an eye on them. Illumination really does that.
Well, if you're sitting at at home and maybe you live alone and all of a sudden you see the lights turn on around your house, whether it is by your shed, maybe it's an animal that's walking through there, but maybe it's not an animal. Maybe it's somebody who's going to your shed. Maybe it's somebody who doesn't belong on your yard. You're gonna be really aware of that now when all of your lights kick on. So if you're picking up multiple of these today, think about this. If you're putting this on the corner of your home, you can basically tilt this all the way back so you can now have basically two full areas of coverage, and then you can go ahead and pull this back if you want to. When it comes to this, the power, when we talk about how bright it is, the distance of this light is 91 feet. 91 feet, 91 foot boat. It's not a boat, it's a yacht, right? When it comes to light, really, Mr. Beams is the #1, especially when it comes to just the convenience of it. The simple installation, when you go ahead and take 5 to 10 minutes, you drop 3 screws, you've added the batteries, and now you have that home security. And you know what, Shannon, what a lot of us do is we leave a light on in the front of our home.
You're absolutely right.
We leave all of the lights on. And sometimes a lot of those lights that maybe came with the home, they're not LED.
They're not.
You're taking the electricity, right? The electricity bill's going up. The other thing too is those aren't LED lights.
No, they're not.
So you're gonna have to change them at some point.
Yes, you are.
You're not gonna have to change these lights for years. In fact, you don't have to change these lights. They're gonna last you for a very, very long time. One thing I wanted to tell you too is the fact that you have 2,200 activations. I know we mentioned that before. 22 activations, that's 6 a night for a year. So we say an average of a year, this could last you a heck of a lot longer, and you're not having to call an electrician, you didn't buy a wire, you didn't buy a big, really, it's basically a project. It is. Right? Let's get the lights and we'll have a project.
But you know, even in, gray is officially sold out. Remember, brown will be next. So brown, gray is gone, white or black, a $5 flex pay, free shipping, 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. And the big thing for me is it's safety and security. It's a one-and-done selection. It's not like a contract or an installation fee or there are any hidden gotcha moments.
Right.
You get this and you've got that peace of mind protection of knowing your path is illuminated. Even if it's something as simple as keeping the raccoons out of your garbage can, illumination really is the first line of defense for your own personal safety and security and for your property and everything in between, basically.
Yes. And you know what I love about this door? It finally makes me feel tall, right? This is the best thing about this door.
That's funny.
What I love too is the installation. We mentioned it, you know, feeling secure at home, but also the idea of when you pull up to your house, don't you want it to be illuminated? Here's the little wall bracket that you get. Okay, you get the 3 screws. It's very simple. After you've added the batteries now to your Mr. Beams, you just simply slide this down. It locks into place. If you want to go ahead and remove this, there's a little tab right here. You push that and you pull it back up. But within 5 to 10 minutes, you now have that security light right at your front door, right above your garage, wherever you want it. And it's not a big project. That's how simple it is. Again, these lights will last, we're going to stay on for about 20 seconds until they don't see any motion. They're going to turn off. That's another thing that's going to make them last a very, very long time. And that's the power of them too. I think that's the power of Mr. Beams.
It's such a smart decision. It's such an affordable purchase. I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer. I can promise you there's somewhere around your property, maybe even internally in your home, outside your home, storage locker, shed, you name it, where you could use some light, where you would feel better, where you would feel safer, and where you would feel more secure, especially if you do work evening hours like I do. In fact, there's always that mad dash to get my garage door to open so that I can, you know, have some kind of illumination. And, you know, the sad truth is, if there were somebody out there, I wouldn't know about it until the garage door was open, which that's not the wisest thing on my part. So that's why Mr. Beams is here to guide your path.
Without a doubt, no matter on the side, the back porch, the front porch, it's not even just when you're getting home, but when you're leaving, like Shannon said, at least you're gonna have illumination and see exactly where you're going.
For sure. So we see you there, $5 flex pay, free shipping. Mr. Beams, you know that name. Justin, thank you as always.
Shannon.
Good to see you.
Stay away from the light.
That's right. Back away from the light. Lori's coming up next.